hello. Hello, hello, hello. Linda, hello, you're first to comment today. Hi Jutta, hi Bronnie, hello, hello, hello. Hi Cara and Suzanne. Good evening Marie, hi Charlotte, hi Rhonda. Hello, hi Heather, Beverly, good morning Beverly. Hello, how is everybody? Are we okay? Hi Connor, hi Elaine, Kaylee, Roly, hello, 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 Samantha, hey, hey, hey. Hi Leanne, Sheena, how are you? I got well confused a second ago. Oh, like stripy trousers. They don't go with the top at all. Yeah, I got well confused on what day it was. I was just trying to work out. Oh no. Honestly, I haven't yawned all day. Yeah, I was trying to work out what day it was. Trying to work out. I just couldn't work it out. And then it finally clicked. I was like, uh-oh. Terry, her Merry Christmas from Michigan. Hello. Hi, Lucy, Zoe, Janine. Hi, Kirsty, Deanna. Charlotte, you've made Christmas cookies and Christmas pudding cupcakes. Oh, wow, they sound nice. Well, I hope you and your son enjoy them. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Julie. Hi, Kirsty. Sophie. Hello. Am I ready for Christmas? Getting there slowly. I'm glad we've got another week to go. I don't feel like I've done enough Christmassy stuff yet. So I'm going to jam pack it all full this week with the kids. Yeah, for me personally, I mean, for them, I think they're fine. They think everything's fine. But yeah, for me, I don't feel like I've done enough Christmassy stuff. But as you'll know, when you're working up to Christmas with the deadline, yeah, it just sort of comes first, doesn't it? So I am looking forward to after tomorrow. We're still obviously working, but I won't need to be as crazy, so I can do some Christmas bits with the kids. So hopefully I'm looking forward to that. Oh wow, Samantha. Okay. Recommend Cinderella in the Mayflower. Okay, so today we have spaces available, so if you would like to order, you'll be added on today's order list. I'm gonna... Oh, I'm so sorry. So we have stuffed stockings available. The very last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sparkle spiky bags. However, some of those have gone already for today. So I don't know if there won't be 8 left on the website, but we've got the last few of those available. The naughty or nice cards, we've got Pearly Dip, we've got the free gifts. Yeah. And tomorrow morning is the last, or tomorrow before lunchtime is the last postal run before Christmas. So hopefully everybody will, who's waiting on a dispatched email, will get one. If you are waiting for an order, please, please, please double check that you don't have an outstanding invoice. We emailed everybody last week to sort of say this invoice does need to be paid before your order can be shipped out, and it does need to be paid by Sunday evening, so tonight, just because obviously we're going to process everything. Obviously we're going to check to see if it's been paid first thing. If it has, it can go. If it hasn't, and it won't be sent until after Christmas. So please double check if you've got an outstanding invoice or postage needs to be paid or anything like that. You'd have you can either log on to your PayPal and it will be there, or just log on to your emails and you can find emails from us there. Kirsty, no, where did I get the name Kirsty from? Zoe, I posted earlier winners, my lovely. Yes, of course. I did. Have you won? Let me have a quick look. If you've got a purple line, it does mean that you are a winner. And what I did, because I hadn't done it all of Saturday, I mean, I hadn't posted any winners. I just posted one big post. Where are you? Oh, I see you. Yes. So you were our 5th winner, I believe. So I posted earlier a list of winners and instructions on what to do. So if you just scroll down the page, hopefully you can see that there. But congratulations. But yes, please get in touch with me so I can get your prize obviously sent out, and you get to pick what item you'd like off the website to be moved into the new in section. Okay, so shall we get started for today? Yeah, so up first is Jane Ward. Jane, are you here? Thank you, Alina. As it gets closer to Christmas, obviously we're doing more things, so the face has to be done slightly more. I'm not really a makeup kind of gal, so it's very strange. I'm one of those people who'll put makeup on, and an hour later I'll rub my eyes because I don't normally wear makeup, and then you've got big black eyes everywhere. So it's a good job I wear gloves for this. Otherwise I'd have just mashed up makeup everywhere. There's a link posted in the Squidgy Pops group, Stacey. Jane, hello, hello, hello. Jane, my lovely, you have 2 openings altogether. What 2 oysters would you like? And would you like to keep, or would you like to donate your shells? Oh, I forgot to top up the Expand the Rainbow oysters. If you'd like Expand the Rainbow, I can top the bag up. Just have to give me a moment. Literally just looked over and forgot to top it up. What's going on, Sophie? Somebody wants to swap a stuffed stocking, possibly. Zoe, I'll have a look after. I can't have a look on the live. I can't be able to sort it out, but I can definitely have a look for you, and we can get it sorted then. Aaron, I haven't touched it. Can you fill up my Expand the Rainbow bag for me, please? So if you have a look there and look for the correct thing. Does it say? Sorry guys, 1 second. Thank you, Bab. Okay, so Jane, Christmas and donate. Now, are there certain colours that you're hoping for? Carol, yep, I did see that just before we went live, so I have taken your name off the order list, and I haven't told Aaron yet, but now he's here. Carol has requested an opening from you on Christmas Eve because it's her birthday, and because you're doing the live with us anyway. So Carol, yeah, you'll get an email to confirm your booking tomorrow, but that's not a problem. So Jane, let's go down, and you're hoping for reds or silvers. Thank you ever so much, Bab. So Christmas oyster number 1. You have a softer pop there. So there is your mother of pearl, and I can actually see in here, look at that, you're hoping for red or silver, and I can see 1, 2 and 3 pearls there, and you have got 2 reds with those ones there. There's no more in that one. I feel like my setup isn't correct today. Now let me just dry these up for you, and I'll pop them in the sand. So beautiful berry reds and quite a nice bright Christmas green as well there. And then moving on to Christmas Oyster number 2. Light pop there. And in here, there's a little bit of flesh on that side. And I can see here you have a darker silver. You have a silver bells, Jane. And there's no more in that one. Okay, so if I dry this up as well. What do you think to these? So 2 berry reds, a Christmas green and a silver bells. Now, if you're happy with these, that's perfect. I'll need to know which ones you'd like on the jewellery. If you're not happy, I can swap them for you. So it's completely up to you, my lovely, what you would like to do. If I run them through the board, the red number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Red number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. So they're the same size there. Your green is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. And the silver bells is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7 as well. Reds on the jewellery. Sorry, I've just realised I haven't got my Sorry. I've got we've got these little tubs which have Hello. Fixed it. I don't know what happened. I think I might have knocked the wire when I moved the pots. Okay, there we go. Can you hear me now? Yeah? Can you hear me? Yes, okay. Yeah, I think when I moved the pots, I think the basically I have like a box, if I don't know if you just saw, I have a box that's linked to the computer, then I have the lapel that clips onto me, so I think I knocked the box that links onto the computer, so I'm ever so sorry, Jane. I don't normally mess with that bit once I set it up before a live, so I'm ever so sorry, but you can hear me now, so that's brilliant. Sue, thank you for the stars there. Now Jane, you get a naughty or nice card, so let me just mix these up. And your naughty or nice card, my lovely. You have a nice card. You have a £1 off code for the website. So if you would like to order again in the future, you'll have a £1 off code that you can use. You'll be able to use it straight away, or you can hold on to it because it doesn't have an expiry date. And then with your free gift, you have the brown dotted paper there. And let me pop your name on here for you. Jane, my lovely, I hope you're happy with that. Thank you ever so much for the donations with your shells, and I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, and that's safe up there for you. Vicky, Merry Christmas, my lovely. Thank you ever so much for the stars. And Jane, no, you're ever so welcome. So I'm just going to grab Stella. Yep, I can add you on today. That's not a problem, Stella. Samantha, thank you for the stars as well. Okay, up next then today, this evening, is Wendy Pierce. Wendy, are you here? Oh wow, Anne, bless you. Thank you ever so much for the stars there, Anne. It's orders which have jewellery, Sue. So with your item that didn't have an Oyster opening, I actually added on the free gift and bits onto the order. So that's already packaged and ready to go tomorrow morning. So yeah, that had the free gift and stuff added to it, so don't worry. Emma, hello and thank you. Wendy, hello, hello, hello. So Wendy, you have a sparkle spiky bag. No Oyster opening with that one. So you have a blue bag. So the blue bag, first blue bag in the line is this one here. I'm just going to let it drop. There we go. So in here, let's go down. Good luck, Wendy, my lovely. Oh. Okay, so in here. Okay, not a problem, Sue. As soon as I saw your name pop up then, I thought, I know what she's going to ask, which is absolutely fine. I forgot to tell you on Friday, you see. But no, it was definitely added. Okay, so you have a silver Crackle spike here. So this is one of the smaller of the two sizes. It has got a the pointed diamond bail on this one, so it's again quite a little bit of a different bail, but it does work really well with the points in the spike as well. So a clear crystal spike, and it's got the silver Crackle on the back. So let's turn this around. You can see that the silver Crackle is there, so which that means that once it's shining through, and once it goes, for example, over a piece of clothing or even on your skin, it then brings that colour through and flashes through the crystal there. I hope you're happy with that one, Wendy. Oh, Aria and Leanne, Merry Christmas, guys. Thank you ever so much for the stars there. Wendy, I hope you're happy with that one. Bring you back up again. That's your second spike and you love them so much. Oh, well, I'm glad you're happy with them, Wendy. I'm just popping that in here for you. Just double checking. Nope, there's no Oyster opening. Let me do your naughty or nice card. Shona, thank you ever so much for the stars there as well. Merry Christmas to you, my lovely. So your naughty or nice card. And you have a naughty card there. So that does mean that there's nothing on the back of that one, Wendy. But you do get a free gift from us. And you have the Merry Christmas wreath paper here. So if I pop your name on there, Wendy, I do hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, and that's safe up there for you. Oh, Jolene and Marie, thank you ever so much for the stars there. Merry Christmas to you as well. Thank you. When does the January sale start? We may have something planned for Boxing Day. Wendy, no, you're ever so welcome. Yeah, we normally have a Boxing Day. Oh, just says stars party was not achieved. You did not receive enough stars to meet your goal before the time was up. Maybe next time. I haven't set a goal. There's this new thing. Facebook is really into stars at the moment. They've made the new link for stars to purchase, giving you people who haven't purchased stars before, giving you 200 free stars to use. And this new stars party thing, it's basically, I haven't set it, so it must be an automatic thing, that if, I don't know how much it is, but if a certain amount of stars are sent in a certain amount of time, you activate stars party, which then means, as much as I can understand it, you guys then see stuff when stars are sent, you see like a party effect. Yeah, I'm not sure. So yeah, it's ever so if it's flashing up for you guys, that's basically what it means. I haven't set it, so I do think it's a new update that it's just you go and edit, but I haven't found it yet. 1500 is it? Oh, is it Aria? See, I don't know much about it. Oh, but Jess and Shona, bless you. Thank you ever so much for the stars there. Stars parties activate when somebody gives the stars. You need 1500 stars in 5 minutes. Okay. Well, so you learn something new every day. Right. Oh, I've forgotten what I was doing now. Where are we? Let me get. It is cheeky Facebook. Right, Wendy, you're very, very welcome. And I think there was another comment, but I've missed it. Okay, if it comes back, I was going to say something, but no, it's gone. Okay, so up next then today is Julia Santa. Julia, are you here? Julia, hello. You also have a spiky. No, it's one of those days I can't. Oh, Boxing Day. I'll remind me in a moment, Linda, and I'll talk about it. Oh gosh. Right. I can't speak today. So you have a sparkle spiky bag, Julia. No oyster opening with your one, and you would like a silver bag. So you've actually got the last silver bag in the line here. So you have this one here. Good luck, my lovely. Let's go down. Okay, so. Oh, okay, so you've got one of the larger of the two sizes crystal spike here. And this is one of those that is going to go with any outfit. It's got the modern rectangle bail to it. And it is the silver night crystal spike. So what that means is if you see different colours there, it's just reflecting colours back. So it doesn't have colours in it. It does have different shades of silver. So the back here is a mirrored silver. And on the front, you can see the silver shades. So it's a different shades, like a smoky silver. And like I said, if you see different flashes of colour, that's just reflecting the colour, but that's going to do that as well when you're wearing it. So it will just reflect the colours around you. Julia, I hope you're happy with this one. Natalie, thank you ever so much for the stars, my lovely. Let's go back up again. Means it's special. It means it's special, or maybe something we haven't seen in a while, or something, yeah, something different, Linda. It's an automatic thing, but I can see what you mean, because I do say, ooh, a lot. But Julia, I hope you're happy with it. That's the main thing. Let me pop him on here for you. Merry Christmas to you as well, Natalie. Love it. Perfect. Let's do your naughty or nice card. What I'm going to do, I don't want to lift my arms up today because I've got a short sleeve on. Oh, I know, I'm being really self-conscious this Christmas. But I'm going to leave the basket here, and I'm just going to mix it like this. Okay, so I'm not going to look, but in that way, yeah, that way I hope that's okay. So your naughty or nice card, you have a naughty card there, so that does mean that there's nothing on the back of that one. However, you do have a free gift, and you have the green. This is one of my favourite papers. It's like a green and it's got snowflakes on it. It is lovely. It's just because it's green, I guess, because green's my favourite colour. And it's very Christmassy as well. So, Julia, my lovely, I hope you're happy with everything once it arrives, and that's all safe up there for you. Oh, bless. Thank you, Natalie. It's just an insecurity, isn't it? We all have them. And it's, yeah. Oh, bless you guys. Thank you. But yeah, it's just one of those things, I think. So, Boxing Day sale. Yeah, we normally do a Boxing Day sale. So we will be this time. We're not live on Boxing Day, but the sale will still be going on. And there will be still, obviously, we'll be letting you know what's going on. So just keep an eye out on the page. Obviously, it's the festive season. Not all of us are going to be wanting to shop, wanting to be on Facebook, anything like that. But yeah, keep in the back of your mind that there is going to be limited stock of some things, not of everything. It's not going to be like Black Friday, where there's just one of each thing, but some things there may be. But I'll give you more information as we come to it. But yeah, there will be a Boxing Day sale. Okay, Julia, you're ever so welcome. Up next today is Lisa Bailey. Lisa, are you here? Oh, that's a good tea. I think this is like my third tea today. Wait. No, I think it's my second. I think it's my second tea. Oh my gosh. No wonder I've been a little bit tetchy. I just haven't stopped for a tea. We do, Sophie. We have 20% off of our Christmas stocks, our Christmas section right now. Now that will be changing. That won't be the same for the Boxing Day. So that's just pre-Christmas sale on those items. So if you would like to have a peruse through, not all of them are specifically Christmas, but they could be linked, like the green heart beats pendant. It's linked and it's on the sale because obviously it's Christmas green, but that can be worn all year round. So yeah, it's definitely worth having a look at that section because that sale is on now. And we've got 50% off the 5 days of Christmas box, which there are limited numbers for. Not enough tea, I know. So I'm looking for Lisa Bailey. Let me go back up here. Lisa, you are here. Sorry, my lovely, I didn't see you there, but hello, hello, hello. Lisa, you have 2 openings altogether. What 2 oysters would you like? And would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? You were sad to see the Christmas boot had gone. Oh, Stella. Are there earrings in the stockings? Yes, there are. Yes. So Lisa, 2 openings altogether. What 2 oysters would you like? Mystery, donate the shells, and not sure on the colours. Okay, so 1 and 2. Let's get these open for you. So we're donating the shells and we're going to see what colours come out and then we'll go from there, Lisa. Not a problem at all. Okay, so let's go down. That was my trainers, by the way, that just made that noise. So, mystery oyster number 1. You have a softer pop there. And in your first oyster, there is your mother of pearl. Now I can see straight away you have a beautiful, what I believe to be is a TARDIS blue. I'll confirm for you in just a moment. He is a lovely TARDIS blue. Let me dry him up for you. And hold him up so you can have a closer look. Oh, Louisa, bless you. Thank you ever so much for the stars there. I hope you have a lovely Christmas. So here is your TARDIS blue. And then moving on to mystery oyster number 2. You have a lighter pop there. Ooh, okay, so in here, there is your mother of pearl. Now I can see straight away you are twinning 1 and 2. Now you're twinning with chocolate twins. However, I can see that one of your chocolates has another colour in him as well. So let me just dry these up for you. So one of them is just the chocolate. That's this one here. And then this one is chocolate and purple. So I'm hoping you can see that purple flashing through there. What do you think to these, Lisa? Now, if you're happy with these, that's perfect. I'll need to know which 2 you'd like on your jewellery. If you're not happy, we can swap them for you. So if I run them through the board, the blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. Chocolate number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. And the chocolate with purple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5 as well. Of course you can. Swap the chocolates for a brighter red and jump ring on the blue. Okay, so if you have a look there for me, just confirm if you're happy with those reds. And if I bring you back up and then I can write this down. So we're going to have red on the jewellery and invoice for a jump ring on the blue. Perfect, perfect. You're very, very welcome. Now, Lisa, the invoice will get sent tonight. So no matter what time the live finishes, I'm going to go through and send the invoices tonight. So, obviously, the sooner it's paid, the sooner we can ship it out for you. I normally send them the next day, but if I send them tonight, hopefully they'll be ready there for you guys first thing in the morning if you potentially wanted to get it shipped as soon as possible. Okay, so that will get sent across to the email address that's on the order form, and that will get sent tonight after the live. Okay, so let me dive in and just sort them out for your naughty or nice cards. Okay, so your naughty or nice card, and you have a nice card. You have a £2 off code for the website. That will also get sent across into the email address that's on the order form for you. And then you get a free gift as well. You have the ball paper. Perfect. So let me pop your name on there for you. So Lisa, oh bless you. Obviously, if you guys don't, it doesn't have to be done straight first thing tomorrow. That's absolutely fine. It's just then it will get shipped slightly later. So that's not a problem. But yeah, just letting you know, if you wanted that option, it's there. It's going to be sent tonight for you. So I hope you'll be happy with everything. The code will get sent across as well. Thank you ever so much for the donations with your shells. And that's safe up there for you. No, Lisa, you're ever so welcome, my lovely. Okay, so up next then today is Sharon Lamb. Sharon, are you here? So I've just remembered, I just realised that I hadn't set up the stocking camera. So I'm just setting it up quickly. You see, Kathy, I don't think they'll eat things. I don't think they'll eat anything again. They did like a bush tucker trial, didn't they? But yeah, I don't think that they're gonna agree to that. Especially Aaron. He went a bit green after doing the bush tucker trial. He didn't appreciate it. And to be fair, I didn't either. I couldn't do it. So right, Sharon, hello. You do have a stuffed stocking, so let's bring you across to this screen here. As you can see, all the stockings are available 1 through to 12. Which one would you like, and would you like to keep, or would you like to donate your shells? Oh, I don't know why this camera is a little bit glitchy. I'm not sure why that is. Number 12, and donate the shells. Okay, so there we go. So number 12 is this one here. And if I just bring you back across, so pop these back again. Okay, I'm just going to grab some kitchen towel. Okay, so in here, and let's go, no, that's stockings. Let's go down. Okay, so let's get this open for you, Sharon. Okay, it's just a little piece of a tissue paper I picked up there. So you actually have a Christmas cage pendant here, and you have 1, 2 and 3 oysters with your Christmas cage pendant. Now let me take this one out. So this one actually currently has 20% off on the website at the moment. So you have the Snowflake cage pendant. Now this one can actually fit up to 4 pearls in here. Now if they are all large, like 8.5 pearls, it will only be able to fit 3. If they are slightly smaller pearls, you should be able to fit up to 4 in here. So it does just depend. You do have the snowflake design on both sides, so it can be worn either way around this one. And as you can see, all the space in there is going to be where your pearl colours are going to be flashing through. So I hope you're happy with that one. And 3 oysters alongside him, which does then mean you'll have lots of pearls already that you can swap in and out of your cage pendant. So let me open this up for you. There's 1, 2. Thank you, Sophie. Yes, the Icy Snowflake cage pendant. 1, 2 and 3. So we're donating these shells. Thank you ever so much. And let's get this open. So there's one side. And the other side. And in your first oyster, you are quadding with your first oyster here. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. There's no more in that one. Oh, so let me dry these up for you. Very pastel-y colours with your first oyster. Was there certain colours that you're hoping for, Sharon? Especially now that you've seen what item of jewellery you have. You have an icy blue, a lemon yellow, a coral and a, I'm going to say that that's a lighter, it's in between a blush and a candy pink actually. Not quite bright enough for a candy, but it is in between. So candy pink, coral, lemon yellow and icy blue to start with. Moving on to oyster number 2. There's one side and the other side, and in here we have a darker pearl, and there's no more in that one. Wow, you have a mottled oil slick, so it's like a galaxy oil slick here. So you can see lighter and darker silvers, and then you've got the flashes of the purple, the green and the blue in there. Can you see that? So it's like a mottled oil slick. Now, it's a very unusual pearl. I think it's lovely, but it does have quite a unique marking coloration to it. It is beautiful though. Oh, it's so unusual, that one. And then moving on to your last oyster, Sharon, my lovely. You love the oil slick. It is. They are just so like, you're not going to get 2 pearls the same when they're like that. They are beautiful. So that is the second side on here. Oh, and I can see a darker pearl again. Oh, pop and run then. Where did that go? There it is. Okay, so let me have a squidge in here. And there's no more in that one. Okay, so your last pearl is, he is a darker chocolate pearl. Sharon, my lovely, what do you think to these? Blush pink, coral, lemon yellow, icy blue. It's almost a mottled chocolatey pearl there as well, actually. And then you've got that galaxy oil slick. Now, if I run these through the board for you, the icy blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Lemon yellow is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. The coral is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. And the blush pink is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. The chocolate is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. And that mottled oil slick is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He is an 8. No, you're very welcome. And it's your second oil slick. I love that. Well, I hope you're happy, my lovely. And you've got lots of pearls there that you're going to be able to swap in and out of that cage pendant. So if I pop him on here for you, and if we do your naughty or nice card. Okay, so your naughty or nice card, and you have a naughty card there. So again, that does mean that there's nothing on the back of that one, but you do get your free gift, and you have the robin paper. So I hope you're happy with that one as well. Sharon, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. Oh, excuse me. Thank you for the donations with your shells, and I hope you have a very Merry Christmas. Okay, perfect. So up next then today is Angela Underwood. Angela, are you here? No, Sharon, you're very, very welcome. Oh, I thought I was being organised and printing as we go, but nope, it runs out of paper. Oh. Vicky, you can find all of our prices on our website. I'll pop the link below. So for the stuffed stockings, oh, I can't remember off the top of my head. How bad is that? Oh, stuffed stockings, no, it went £35 plus postage, and you get an item of jewellery in there, and yeah, lots of oysters, basically. So, Angela, hello. Angela, you also have a stuffed stocking. Now, while we're on the stuffed stocking screen, I'm just going to top up the paper in the machine here. So please bear with me a second. But you can see that number 12 has gone, and I'll need to know which number stuffed stocking you would like, and if you would like to keep or if you'd like to donate your shells. Oh. Thank you, Bronnie, for posting the link there. I was going to do it in just a second. Can you hear all the tinkering? I'm just topping up the printer. Okay. Okie dokie. Number 5, that's this one here. and donate the shells. Ow, ow, ow. Basically, I've kept the tinsel on this box by putting staples in it, and the staple just cuts my glove into my finger. But it didn't cut through the skin. I'm just going to put that down a second. No, it didn't cut through the skin. That reminds me of Tarzan. Do you know when, Daddy, they took my boot? Such a weird mood. I'm just going to put you back to the stockings while I grab a piece of tape to just tape over my glove. That way it doesn't waste the glove. I can still wear the glove. I'm just going to have a shiny finger with the sellotape now. Okay, there we go. It's fine. Oh, it's not a problem. It's one of those things. See, look, I've got a shiny finger now. Oh, right. Okay. Sorry, Angela. Ever so sorry. Everything happens all at once, doesn't it? Deary me. It's my own fault. Next time I should put sellotape over the staples on the inside, then they don't catch you. Okay. So your number 5, donate the shells. Let's get him open. And let's go down. Okay, so in here you have 1, you have 2, and you have 3 oysters, and you also have a Christmas pendant. However, this is a Christmas set pendant, so I will need to know what pearl you would like on this pendant. Okay, so if I just pop it on here for you, and then you can have a closer look. Now again, this is one of our Snowflake Christmas pendants. So this one does also have a 20% off on the website at the moment. Now I'm not going to be able to remember the name of this one because we actually have 3 different types of snowflake pendants on the website. However, look at him. So your pearl is going to be set right in the center of this pendant, and then around that pearl you've got that zircon crystal encrusted star. And then coming off of that star, you've got those little fluff bits of, that's not how you describe jewellery. Not fluff, little like tufts of silver to give the edges of the snowflake there. So I hope you're happy with that one, Angela. No, Alison, I don't drink. I think just because of the day I've had, I'm in just one of those weird moods. But yeah, it's just coming across that. Yeah, but Angela, I hope you're happy with that one. Let me open up your 3 oysters here. 1, 2. Didn't mean, you know what I mean when I said fluff bits though, with the snowflake when they're fluffy, because you can get snowflakes which do you know the really big flakes? So you get little snowflakes, like the big ones that you go stand outside and want to catch on your tongue. That's what that edge of the pendant reminds me of. It reminds me of the big snowflakes, the really fluffy ones, which is why fluff bits. Oh, dearie me. Right, let's open up your oysters. So, oyster number 1, Angela. Is there any certain colour that you're hoping for? There's one side and the other side. And your first oyster has given you a black cherry. Yes, there's still space available if you would like to order tonight. It will be added on for the order list. I'll be doing an updated order list once we get to the end of the current order list. So Angela, your first colour is a black cherry. Then moving on to oyster number 2. There's one side and the other side. And in here, there's no more in that one. So you have a second black cherry, however the second one is more two-tonal, slightly darker. So let me show you. So that's your original black cherry. This one has got this lighter silver section to him. So nice dark, deeper black cherry with a silver overtone to him. And then moving on to your last oyster, again from your stuffed stockings. There's one side and the other side. And in here you are quadding. 1, 2, 3 and 4. You are quadding, my lovely. So you've got the 4 pearls in the one oyster here. You have a coral, a lemon yellow, a icy blue and a blush pink. Similar colours to the last quadding pearl we had actually. So let me bring this up for you. What do you think to these? So, sorry, black cherry, two-tonal black cherry, coral, lemon yellow, icy blue and blush pink. If I run these through the board for you, the black cherry is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. The mottled black cherry is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Your coral is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Lemon yellow is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. Icy blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. And your blush pink is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. I hope you're happy with these, and I'll need to know which one you would like on that pendant. All the other pearls are yours as well. It's just which one you'd like on there. Very happy. Perfect. Let me bring you back up, but then you can let me know what you think, what you would like to do. Can you have the coral on the pendant? Of course you can. That's not a problem at all. So let me write that down for you. Okay, perfect. So Angela, I hope you're happy with that. Let me dive in for your naughty or nice card. Okay, so your naughty or nice card. You also have a naughty card. They're all coming out naughty. There's definitely nice ones in there. So it does mean that there's nothing on the back of that one. But you do get a free gift from us, Angela. So you have the, you have the snowman happy paper. I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And thank you again for the donations of your shells. That's safe up there for you. No, you're ever so welcome. Not a problem at all. Right, up next is Stella Taylor, and then after Stella, we will be doing our updated order list. So if you have ordered, I'll do an updated order list so you can hear and see whereabouts you are. So Stella Taylor, are you here? Stella, I've just put another order on. Okie dokie, bear with me a moment. I may have just printed it, but let me just have a little look because I printed a few. Ah, no, I haven't printed your one, so let me print this one off for you. And then, of course, we can add them together. If you just bear with me a moment. This is where my computer takes a longer time to load. Okie dokie. Okay, so Stella, let me come back to the comments here. Excuse me. And let me just find that. Where did it print off? There we go. There you are. So shall we do your stuffed stocking first? And we'll just go down the line and do it that way if that's okay. So your stuffed stocking, if I take you across to the stuffed stocking screen, let's move this out the way very carefully now. So you can see that number 5 and number 12 have gone. I'll need to know which. Again, this camera's got a glitch to it for some reason. I'm ever so sorry, but it's still working. So we're going to stick with it because it doesn't stay on this screen for a long time. So I am sorry that it is glitching. I don't know why, but just add it to one of the things for the evening. Can you have number 2? You can, of course you can. Would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? So number 2, let me bring you back here while I put these ones back. And in here. And let's go down. Donate the shells, bless you. Thank you ever so much. Oh, I taped this one up good, didn't I? There we go. And we're in. Okay, so in here, you have one of our new pendants and you have 1, 2 and 3 oysters alongside him. Now with this pendant, I'm not sure whether it's on the website yet or if it's in the coming soon section or if it's just not on the website yet. I'm actually not sure. I think it may be in the coming soon section, but we'll see. You guys can let me know. I can have a look if you'd like to know. Now this is the honeycomb heart with a bee. Now this one, the pendant can actually be hung either side, so it's got a little bit of movement to it. If I just show you, the chain can obviously come across back onto this side here, so it can be hung either way. Whatever you would prefer. So as you can see, it's actually a squared off heart, so it's not a round heart. Matching the honeycomb theme, it does have straight edges on the outside of the heart. Now half the heart does have a honeycomb design, then you can see it's got the clear space between, And then you've got your bumblebee sitting on the honeycomb section. Now, Stella, with this one, you can choose to either have a pearl on, or you don't have to have a pearl on this one. So that's going to be up to you, my lovely. Yeah, so you can have the pearl on the jewellery, or you don't have to. So you can just let me know after we open up your oysters. So I hope you're happy with that one. And you've got 3 oysters alongside him. So is there a certain colour that, oh, excuse me. I've got a frog in my throat today. Is there a certain colour that you're hoping for? 1, 2, and 3. So let's get these open. Oyster number 1. There's one side and the other side. And in your first oyster, you are quadding. You are quadding, my lovely, with your first oyster. So 4 pearls in the first oyster there. You just said that that's a yellow for sure. And in your quadding oyster, you have a yellow pearl, which is perfect. So if you did want to have a pearl on the jewellery, you've got your yellow there. So I'll ask you at the end what you'd like to do. You have, again, very similar quadding colours here. A coral, a lemon yellow, a blush pink, and a icy blue from your first oyster. Thank you ever so much, Bab. Moving on to oyster number 2. There's one side and the other side. So in here you have, oh, you've got a brighter, deeper coral there, and there's no more in that one. So this is a very, you can see the difference in the corals. That one's definitely a brighter, deeper coral. And then moving on to your last oyster, again from your stuffed stocking. There's one side and the other side. Oh, and in here you have a darker pearl, and there's no more in that one. And he is a darker chocolate. Okay, so Stella, what do you think to these? I'm going to need to know which one, if, oh, hang on, wait there. I'm going to need to start again. I'm going to need to know if you'd like pearl on the jewellery, or if you prefer to have them all loose. If you would like a pearl on the jewellery, I'll need to know which one you would like on there. Let's measure these for you. So the lighter coral from the quadding oyster is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He's a 7. Your lemon yellow is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He's a 7 as well. The blush pink is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He's a 7. And the icy blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He's a 7. Brighter, deeper coral is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. And your chocolate's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5 as well. You'd like the yellow on the jewellery. That's perfect. Let me just pop these in here for you. So we're going to have yellow on there. Perfect. You also then have 2 sparkle spiky bags. So with the sparkle spiky bags, you've got 2 red bags here. So good luck, my lovely. So the first 2 red ones is actually this one and this one. So if I just give them a little tug. So there's number 1 and there's number 2. So good luck with these, my lovely. And let's go down. So bag number 1, and you have the smaller of the two sizes of the sparkle spikes that we have at the moment. Now this has the rectangle modern bail on him, and he is a black Crackle effect crystal spike here. So there you go, you can see that. So it's a clear crystal spike and it's got that gorgeous black Crackle effect. So if I show you the reverse side, now you can wear the pendant on that way round if you wanted to, so the black would be more prominent. However, when it's this way round, it then shines through the crystal and then gives it that extra bit of reflectiveness. And then of course with that rectangle bail charm at, it's not a charm, rectangle bail at the top there. Oh, is the honeybee one not on the website yet? Ah, it will be on the website soon then, if it's not in the coming soon section. So I hope you're happy with that one, Stella. And then moving on to bag number 2. Oh, this one's got the bit on the wrong side. There we go. And in here, okay, so you've got a second Crackle pendant. It's the same size as your first one and the same type of bail here, but it is a different colour Crackle. So you actually have, just going to double check, it's the rose gold Crackle, this one. So let me show you. Same size pendant, same sized crystal spike, but this has the rose gold Crackle. So if I turn this around, you can hopefully see the rose, if I hold it still for you, the rose gold colouring there. So it's a lighter Crackle effect, this one. You can see it there. There we go. So that will then shine through again, depending on where the light catches it. Stella, I hope you're happy with that one as well. There's no oyster openings with those two. So let me just pop these in here for you. Oh, did you, Katia? Oh, bless you. Yes, we have loads of categories. So many categories on the website. So, Stella, my lovely, you also then have an oyster opening as well. What type of oyster would you like? And would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? Christmas oyster and donate the shells, not a problem. Is there a certain colour you're hoping for here? So your Christmas oyster. Yeah, there's so many products on the website. I don't know if I've gone a little bit OTT, but I love jewellery. So the range we have is a little bit crazy. Let's go down. So your Christmas oyster. You have a lighter pop there. So in here, oh, and you can see a pearl's come away there already. There is your mother of pearl. So So you have a black cherry, and let me have a squidge in here for you. And there's no more in that one. So you have a darker black cherry berry. Let me pop him in the sand so you can have a closer look. What do you think to this one? Oh, Sophie, me too. I used to know the name of every item off by heart, and now I have to go and double check things just because I can't keep it. Yeah, I can't keep it to remember it all. Good colour to start. So Stella, just confirm for me, are you happy with this one? So he's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He is a 7. And let me bring you back up here. With the coupons, no, there isn't a minimum spend. However, if it's a money off amount, for example, the order does need to be that amount or more. So it can't give you change, if you like, on a coupon. No, Stella, you're ever so welcome. Let me do your naughty or nice card as well. Is that one? No, there we go. So your naughty or nice card. And you have a nice card. You have a £2 off code for the website. So that's going to be emailed across for you tomorrow. And that will go to the email address that's on the order form. And then you get a free gift as well. And your free gift is the green paper with the snowflakes. I love that one. So let me pop your name on here for you. Stella, thank you ever so much for the donations with your shells. And I do hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives there. And that's safe up there for you. Okay, so I'm just going to print these 2 orders off here, and then we'll be doing an updated order list. So I'll visually type it out and post it on the page where the order list is posted already, and I'll pop it in the comments as well, and I'll read it out while I'm typing it so you guys can also hear whereabouts you are. Okay, so let me just sort this into the correct order. Basically, my printer prints it out in reverse, so I then pop it in the correct order, because it's the first person who orders first is first in the line. Does that make sense? I'm sure there's easier ways of saying things, and I might say it in the most complicated way ever. Okay, so let's go and pop this. Where's the order list here? So if I read this out as we go. So we have up next is going to be Christine Mills. And then we have Ian Halliday, Colette Fernell, and Jess Mcewan. We have Julia Santa and Carl Wheeler. Vicky Dunn. Vicky, they're both together, that's not a problem. Kerry O'Connor. Bronnie Van Leer. And Janet Perling. Okay, so hopefully if you've ordered, I haven't missed anyone there. So Christine M, Ian H, Colette F, Jess M, Julia S, Carl W, Vicky D, Kerry O, Bonnie L, Bronnie L, sorry Bronnie, Janet P. Okay, so I'm just going to post this on the page. So this is where the order list was posted earlier. So you can find it there. So there's going to be a line of a dotted line, and then the order list we posted, so you can see the difference there. So I've just posted that, give that a second. Okay, so if you refresh the page, it will be there. And then if I pop it in the comments as well, there we go. Okay, perfect. Gail, I'm glad you're happy. Emma, did I read it out then? Okay, so up, pop. Merry Christmas to you as well, Stella. Sorry I missed that, but no, you're very welcome, and Merry Christmas, my lovely. Okay, so up next is Chrissy Mcburney. Chrissy, are you here? Oh, what's going on? That one ripped in multiple places. Oh. Still usable, but I prefer it when it's all level. Oh. That's what you said on Saturday, Linda. Emma, I haven't seen it there on the website. However, it may have taken a moment. Let me refresh it again. Unless it was under a different name, if I read out the names there. No, because I've just refreshed the website. So all orders that have come through so far, I've just printed off. So hopefully I've just read it out there if that is you. Chrissy, hello, hello, hello. So Chrissy, we'll do your Oyster opening first. Let me just double check this though. I just need to double check that you've entered the information I need on the website. Sorry. Yes, that's perfect. You've done it correctly. Okay, so Chrissy, you've got a oyster opening, and then we'll do your stuffed stockings afterwards. So what type of oyster would you like, and would you like to keep, or would you like to donate your shells? Emma, is it a... it's a stuffed stocking. I can add it on for today if you want to, Emma. I can add you on to the end of the order list if you're happy to do so. Can we have Christmas and keep the shells? Of course you can. However, if you're keeping the shells, I can't give you... Why is it all ripping today? I'll save that bit for when we change it in a moment. It's that bit there. Maybe it's weaker. I don't know. Sorry. It's very strange. I love my kitchen towels. So, Christmas oyster, keep the shells. Chrissy, is there a certain colour that you're hoping for? Okay, no, you had clicked a different date, Emma, but I added somebody else in who done that the same today, so it's only fair if I do the same to you. So it's not a problem at all. I've added you onto the end of the current order list that I just read out. Okay, so let's go down for your Christmas oyster. Keeping the shells, is there a certain colour you're hoping for? So we have a softer pop there. And in here, there's your mother of pearls. So we can see that there's no pearls on that side. I will clean the oysters up in just a moment. You're hoping for green. Okay, fingers crossed, my lovely. We have a icy blue. And there's no more in that one. So you have a icy blue. Let me just take this off here. Oh, and this side. What do you think to a icy blue, my lovely? Now with this one, if you wanted to, we can swap the pearl for you. So swap it for a different colour. Of course, if you're happy with this one to go onto the jewellery, that's perfect. If you would prefer to swap, we can do that for you. If I run him through the board, your icy blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He is a 7.5. Swap for a dark green, of course you can. Now I'm going to bring across one of the these greens. However, if you'd like to go darker than this, do let me know. So this one here is a really dark sea green, almost into the forest green. Now if that's too dark, or if you prefer to go darker, let me know. Or again, we can go slightly lighter. What do you think to that one? Perfect, perfect. That one is yours. Let me just bring you back up while I pop him in here for you. And we're going to have the green on there. Perfect. Okay, so you also then have a stuffed stocking if we take you over here. So with your stuffed stocking, my lovely, which number, sorry, Mr. Rudolph, stay down. Which number stocking would you like? And would you like to keep, or would you like to donate these shells? Can you have number 8? Of course you can. That's Mr. Father Christmas himself. So let's just bring you back across here. I actually moved the whole board back slightly today, just to give me a little bit more room. I quite like it slightly further back there. I know it doesn't mean you see more of the unit there, but it's quite nice to actually have the space behind me to pop all the baskets and everything. We're donating these ones. Okay, Chrissy. So number 8, let's get him open. And let's go down. Green is my favourite colour as well. Okay, so in here we have 1, 2, 3 oysters, and you have a ring. There's nothing else in that one. Dearie me, my throat today. So this ring is an adjustable ring to one size from the back of the ring. And we can see here, I'm just showing you, I know it's slightly blurred, I'll show you the top where it's focused. It's a single band all the way round. Now if I pop this in here, we can see the top of the ring. So this is actually the Snowflake Ring. Look at that. So single banded all the way around, adjustable to one size from the back. And your pearl is going to be set right in the center of this ring there. Now you can see it's got some sparkle with the zircon crystals there in and around the snowflake. What are they called? The snowflake points. Is there a certain name for them? Chrissy, I hope you're happy with that one. So we do need to pop the pearl in the center of the ring yet there. So with your 3 oysters, would there be a certain color that you're hoping for with that one? 1, 2, and 3. I don't know if that ring's in the Christmas section or not on the website, so it may have 20% off. If it's not, tell me, I'll move it into there and pop 20% off on for tonight. Oh, just because it is a Christmassy ring, but I think it may be in there already. Let me know. So, oyster number 1. The technical term is vertifluxus. Vertifluxus. Am I pronouncing that correctly? Vertifluxus. I quite like that. It rolls off the tongue. Everybody say it out loud. Vertifluxus. I quite enjoy that actually. Right, let me open up oyster number 1. We'll wait and see what colours come out. Okay, Chrissy, my lovely. So there's one side and the other side. So in your first oyster, you have a lighter lilac purple. You just made it up. Oh, Sophie. Oh, I loved it. And now it's not real. Oh. Was I pronouncing it right to how you imagined your made up word would be? So your first pearl out, Chrissy, is a lilac purple there. Moving on to oyster number 2. Oh! Oh, dangerous. Okay, so oyster number 2 had a little slide away there, but no one was hurt, so it's fine. So in here, there's one side and the other side. And in here, flying pearls. What is going on today? 1 and 2. And let me have a squidge in here. So you are twinning. And there's no more in that one. So let me dry this up for you. I'm not going to say any other words now, guys, because I'm going to think that you're all tricking me. I'm going to have to Google this. Now you have 2 tonal silver twins here. So both of them have got slightly lighter and darker sections around that pearl there. Okay, 2 of you have said, oh no, yeah, 2 people have said that there. Dendrites. It's not as good as vertifluxus, but dendrites, is that how we say it? Chrissy, oyster number 3. Oh, there's one side and the other side. Oh, now look at these. You are quadding, but the colours here are beautiful. And there's no more in that one. Dendrites. Oh no, she's not boring, Sophie. Tired Sophie is you work hard all day long and you're just tired. That doesn't mean that you're boring, my lovely. Now, Chrissy, if I pop these in the sand for you and you can have a look here, you have some lovely colours here. So let me hold them up. Your quadding oyster has just given you an icy blue, a Cadbury purple, a grape purple, and then a TARDIS blue as well. I'll do that in just a moment, Kathy. So, Chrissy, now in my opinion, all of these colours go perfectly with that snowflake ring. But it is completely your choice which one you would like. So you've got the lilac purple, twinning silvers, which are slightly two-tonal, icy blue, Cadbury purple, grape purple, and then that Pepsi blue. Now, if I run them through the board for you, your lilac purple's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. Twin number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He's a 7. Twin number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He's a 7. And then the icy blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He's a 7. Cadbury purple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. Grape purple's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. And the Pepsi blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He is a 7. Pepsi blue in the ring. Perfect. Let me pop that in here. I saw that as well. Who's that? Kathy. I saw the Christmas tree in the sand as well. Kia, you deleted Sophie's comment. Why? Admins. Oh. Okay, so let me just write this down. We're going to have the Pepsi blue on there. Chrissy, I'm glad you're happy with that, my lovely. Now, let me pop your name on your shells, actually. Thank you for the donations with the other shells. And then I've kept your first ones there. So your naughty or nice card, let's mix these up. And you have this one here, so your naughty or nice card. You have a nice card, you have a £2 off code for the website. So if you would like to order again in the future, you'll have a £2 off code that you can use. It doesn't have an expiry, so you can hold on to it if you would like to. So with your free gift, you have the chocolate dotted paper. So let me pop your name on there as well. Isolation present to yourself. Oh, bless you, Chrissy. Well, I hope you're out of isolation soon. I hope you're all well. But I hope this will make you happy then. Bless you. Thank you for the donations of your shells, like I said, and I hope you have a very Merry Christmas. Right, now I said I'd pop that ring in the Christmas section with a 20% off on him. So let me just have a quick look for it, because that should be in the Christmas section. So what's it called? Where is it? If it's not on the website, it means it may be out of stock. Oh, Kathy, do you know, have you seen it on the website? Because if it's not there, if it's not on the website, it will be out of stock, my lovely. Let me just zoom in a bit. Where's my... Oh, I don't think it's in stock. In fact, the best way to do it is, let me have a look. Snowflake Ring? No. You just come back to the comments for a second. Oh, we can't find the ring. Maybe it's out of stock then, guys. I'm just looking to see if it's in stock or not. Hang on. It wasn't the Snow Star ring, was it? It was... Oh, it was the Winter Flower ring. And yeah, I think it's out of stock. Let me have a look. Sorry, it's just loading. Yeah, it's out of stock. I'm ever so sorry. Which will be why it's not on in the Christmas section. Christmas, the stuffed stockings finish on Tuesday. Because Friday's Christmas Eve and we don't have them then. So they finish on Tuesday. Is it in matching sets? Give me a second. Oh, like we said earlier with the stock, it's just with the different names of things. Let me have a look. Matching sets, matching sets. Matching sets, there we go. Ah, but that's on a set, my lovely. That's a different type of ring. However, does that have 20% off? No, I'll give that 20% off. But that's a different ring because that's got the silver and the gold. It's not real gold, it's the overlay of gold on 925 silver with that one. But I have just given that one 20% off. I'm ever so sorry, guys. That one is out of stock. Right, let me come back to you. Right, okay. So up next today is Ian Halliday. Ian, are you here? Now I'm just going to go and double check just to see if Ian has popped on a different name in the comments on the additional checkout form. I'm sorry, my website is just taking slightly longer, my back office end today. There we go. Oh, not today, ever so sorry. So, up next then is Colette Fennell. Colette, are you here? Was that Kia? Yes, Kia, see you in the morning. Bright and twirly. Colette, hello, hello, hello. Colette, you have a stuffed stocking as well. So let's go to the stuffed stocking screen. I'm actually going to pop these pearly dips down here just so then they're out of the way. So with your stuffed stocking, Colette, which number stocking would you like? And would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? becoming an addict. Can you have 9 and donate? Of course you can. So, number 9 is Mr. Snowman. If I bring you back, I'm going to pop these there. So let's get him open. Sorry, I keep putting the stockings behind and then they just keep dropping back down. Oh, it's one of those days. So let's go down and get this open. Okay. Oh, bless you, Jade. They have been going all of December stuff stockings. So yeah, we don't then run them after Christmas. Okay, so in here, oh, now you have some earrings here, Colette, and you have 1, 2, and 3 oysters with that one. So these earrings are again very Christmassy earrings here. Now I'm just popping them on here, which means they're going to be slightly tilted inwards just because of the way the slit is. Now these are 925 stud back earrings, and these are called the glitter swing earrings. Now these ones do have 20% off on the website. So from the top, the bit that goes through the ear does have a zircon crystal stud to it. Then it comes down in this chain effect, which is linked to the sparkly snowflake earrings. Now your pearl is going to be set in the center of each snowflake there. You're getting a set, Colette. I love that. They match the necklace. Oh, yay. What colour did you get on the necklace? What colour pearl? Fingers crossed you can get a matching, or at least a colour that goes beautifully together. So with this one, we'll need a pearl in each earring. Okay, so you've got 3 oysters here. Now with the stuffed stockings, there is no colour swaps, apart from with earrings. If you don't get matching pearls and you prefer to swap one, you can swap one pearl to match another pearl in your collection here. Okay, so fingers crossed for you, my lovely. Is there a certain colour that you're hoping for? So 3 oysters. Let's open these up for you. So oyster number 1. There's one side and the other side. And in your first oyster, you are quadding. You have got 1, 2, 3, and 4 pearls there. There's no more in that one. So if we dry these up for you. Okay, so you have a icy blue, a Pepsi blue, a black cherry, and it's a purpley cherry. So yeah, it's a 2-tonal purpley cherry and then a grape purple there. So perfect colours. You've got light green on the necklace, Colette. Okay, so fingers crossed that we get some greens. However, blues definitely go with green if not. So we're already on to a good start here. So I hope you're happy with those. Moving on to your oyster number 2. Oh, there's one side and the other side. Oh, wow. Okay, so you are twinning, and you're twinning with blue pearls there. There's no more in that one. Now these are TARDIS blues, and visually I can actually see that one pearl does look like he's slightly larger than his twin. So if it's the blues, these blues that you'd like on the jewellery, if you'd prefer to have matching sizes, again, I could match one to match the other, but we'll see what comes out, and then we can go from there, Colette. So twinning TARDIS blues there. And then moving on to your last oyster from your stuffed stocking. There's one side. Oh, and popped out the bottom there. You are twinning. Excuse me. Excuse me. And you are twinning with lemon yellow twins, which again do go beautifully with a green. So lots of different colours here, Colette, to choose from. Now, like I said, I will need to know which two you'd like on the earrings, and we can swap one of these pearls to match another if you wanted to. So top row, icy blue, Pepsi blue, purpley black cherry two-tonal pearl, and then a grape purple, twinning TARDIS blues and twinning lemon yellows. Now if I run these through the board for you, icy blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Your Pepsi blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. The black cherry purple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. And the grape purple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. Visually smaller of the TARDIS blue twin number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he's an 8.5. So twin number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5 as well. So they're measuring the same size there, but visually they do look slightly different. Your yellow number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. And yellow number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5 as well. If I put the blues at the bottom, just because the darker colours do work better at the bottom with the camera at the moment. What do you think to these? And like I say, which two colours would you like on those earrings there, my lovely? Yes, of course. So this purple on the end here, which colour would you like to swap to match him? I don't know if I can match that whilst on the live now, just because it's a different, it's an unusual shade of purple there. There definitely won't be a wait because we've got lots of purples available. It's just maybe that I might have to swap it off of the live. See, I've gone for the grape purple pot and it's not actually, I don't believe it's a grape. If you have a look at these. The smaller blue, so the Pepsi blue, just confirm for me. So is it that blue there that you'd like to swap out? Yeah, I think I'm going to have to swap this one off the live, my lovely, just because I've just grabbed the Cadbury purple pot. And this is more the shade we're looking for. It's just slightly darker. So if it's okay with you, I'll swap it off the live. So let me bring you back up. There's definitely not a wait. It can definitely get swapped. It's just a fact of me just going through all of the pearls we have elsewhere as well to get that to get the match for you. Would that be okay? Not a problem. Oh, bless you. So what I've done is I've popped those two in a different bag, and then I'll write down as well that that's what you'd like to do. So just bear with me a moment. So we're going to swap the Pepsi Blue to match the purple, and then we're going to have the purples on there. Perfect. Colette, I hope you're happy with that, my lovely. If we do your naughty or nice dip as well, I'm actually just going to gather all of these up a second. There we go. Okay, so your naughty or nice card, and you do have a naughty card there, so that does mean that there's nothing on the back of that one, but you do get your free gift, my lovely. So in here, I've gone for that one. You have the mistletoe, no, the holly paper. Loving the stockings. Oh, Colette, you're very, very welcome. I hope you're happy with everything once it arrives, my lovely. And again, thank you for the donations with your shells there. That's safe up there for you. Oh, bless you, Colette. Haven't we all, though? It's this time of year always gets me. I'm like, oh. Right, up next today is Jess Mcewan. Jess, are you here? If you would like to order, you can do so on our website, my lovely. So if I just pop the website link here, and then if you would like to order, you can get added on for an opening today. And what happens is when we get to the end of the current order list, I'll then do an updated order list. You can find our order list on the Pearls of Brecon page where we're going live from now. And Jess, you're here. Hello, my lovely. Now, just because it is a different name on the on Facebook as it is the order form, I will just need you to confirm the second part of your email address. So not the whole email address, just from the @ onwards, what that section is. I am just quickly logging on to have a look just to see if you popped it in the additional comments. But I've asked you just because it may be quicker, because again, my back office of the website is, no, it's not on there. That's not a problem at all. Okay, so if you could just confirm, like I say, oh, you're already there, Jess, and that's perfect. Thank you. So you have a sparkle spiky bag. You have a red bag here. So the red bag, the first one in the row is this one here. So, oh, good luck, my lovely, with your sparkle spiky bag. Let's go down. So in here, now you have the larger of our two sparkle spiky bag sizes that we have. Oh, hang on. Oh. Okay, so basically this bail has got a smaller eyelet for the chain to go through. So I just needed to edit that, which is perfect. But obviously that will all be sorted with the chain that you've picked there. So like I said, this is the larger of the two spikes, and this is the diamond bail. So again, it's quite a modern and quite a nice standout bail to pair with that necklace there. Now this is a holographic crackle pendant. So if I show you the back, it has this holographic crackle, so you can see lots of different flashes of colours there. Now again, that's going to bring it forward, so even with like the purple gloves, you can still see all the different holographic colours coming through on that crackle there. So I hope you're happy with this one, Jess. You love it? Perfect. I'm glad you're happy with him. There's no oyster opening with that one, so if I just bring you back up here and pop this in here for you. What chain am I using? I'm using a curb chain. Okay, so Jess, my lovely, let me pop him on here for you, and then you get a naughty or nice card as well. So if I dive in here, and your naughty or nice card. Oh my gosh, you have a naughty card as well. There's all the nice cards must be, there's been so many naughty cards today. It's the same selection of cards that we always have. And then your free gift from us as well. You have the striped paper with the little bows here. So let me pop your name on here. Jess, I hope you're happy with that, and I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, and that's safe up there for you. So the chains, basically snake chain is like the thicker corded chain, and then the curb and the trace, it's easier to Google. I do have images of them on the website. If you type in chains into the search bar, it will bring up images, or Google maybe giving you a more sort of closer up image. But basically the only difference is curb chain, so links of the chains are like this, so circles with the links that go like this. So trace chain is literally link one way, I can't show you with my fingers, link one way, link the other way, like that. Curb chain, the links are then flattened, if you like, so they're still linked. Trace is like that, curb is flattened, so that's the difference. I hope that makes sense, but it's easier if you have a look at the images I've got on the website, or even Googling just the difference between them, because you can then see it's literally that, basically. So this is called the Sparkle Spiky Bags on the website. These are called stuffed stockings. Up next is Julia Santa. Julia, are you here? I'm just going through. One blue. Have I had a bag that's fallen off? One red. Oh no, that's right. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay, so the Sparkle Spiky bags have all gone now. Sorry, just going through thinking, because obviously this line fell down the other day, so just seeing if any bags fell off, but I would have seen them. So it's absolutely fine. And Julia, you're here. I'm talking a lot today, guys. I do apologise. Julia, you have a Sparkle Spiky bag and you have a blue bag. So we're going to go for the first blue bag in the row, which is this one here. I'm actually going to have to unclip that one there. So that's this one here. And let's go down. So good luck, my lovely. So in here, oh, you have the smaller of the two sizes. And it has the rectangle modern bail on him. And you have the red volcano coloured crystal. So small of the two sizes, it's got the modern rectangle bail, and it's this beautiful deep red. Now again, depending on the light, it can look slightly darker in certain areas. but it is a beautiful, brighter, deep, almost like an auburn colour. No, Julia, you're very, very welcome. I hope you're happy with him. So let me bring you back up here. There's no oyster opening with that one. Okay, and if I pop this on here for you, Julia, I hope you're happy with that. So you get a naughty or nice card as well. Okay, so in here you have a nice card and you have a £3 off code for the website. So if you would like to order again in the future, you'll have a £3 off code that you can use, and it doesn't have an expiry, so you can use it straight away or you can hold on to it. That will be emailed across for you tomorrow. And then your naughty, no, not a naughty or nice card. Your free gift from us is the blue sparkle paper. So let me pop your name on there for you. Perfect. Julia, my lovely. I hope you have a lovely Christmas, and I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And that's safe up there for you. No, Julia, you're very, very welcome. Okay, up next then today is Carl Wheeler. Carl, are you here? Again, I'm just going to quickly jump on. Just to see if there's an additional comment I need to know. No, that's fine. Have I shown the new office off? In what way, Monica? I think supporters or everybody, I can't remember which, saw the outside. I don't know if I've done a full... I did do a couple of tours of the inside. I don't think I've done it since it's been fully furnished. At the moment though, it's got Christmas... It's Christmasified. Like our open at home Christmas boxes that are on the website, which are amazing. They're open at home Christmas boxes, and they've got their own little gift box as well, and then they need to go into a bigger box to be posted. So yeah, that's actually taken up most of my sofa because I just didn't anticipate the size of the boxes that were needed. So yeah, after Christmas they'll be all moving off of there, so I could possibly show everybody around afterwards. I'm looking for Carl Wheeler. Carl, are you here? Oh, bless you. Thank you, Monica. We do try and keep it as organised as I possibly can. I'm not going to lie. You have to though, with so much. If you think about the range of jewellery we have on the website, and the process of sorting and processing orders, and everything, yeah, it has to be organised. If you're not, it's not going to work. Well, I couldn't make it work if it wasn't organised. Katia, hello, my lovely. Thank you for confirming the email address there. So you have one opening altogether. What type of oyster would you like, and would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? Sam, the ceiling will be staying up, yes. Obviously the rest of the Christmas bits will be going, but the ceiling will be staying. Because even without the lights on, like if I show you, she says while trying to find the remote. Even without the lights on, it's still beautiful. It's lovely. So yeah. Christmas oyster and donate the shells. Of course you can. Is there a certain colour that you're hoping for? Okay, so let's get this open. Your Christmas oyster. And let's go down. So in here we have a lighter pop there. Any colour. Okay, fingers crossed, my lovely. Now there's a little bit of flesh on that side, but we can see that there's no pearls there. So in here I can actually see that you have 1, 2 and 3 pearls there, all darker coloured pearls. You have 4. You are quadding. You've got 4 pearls in the one oyster there, and there's no more in that one. So if I dry these up for you, what do you think to these? Now these are all, they look to be, yes, they're silver bells, but they've got a chocolatey tone to them. They're all slightly different as well. Now, if you're happy with these, that's perfect. If you're not happy, we can swap them for you. So you can see here that they are slightly different sizes and shades, but they are quite similar. So if you would like to swap, that's not a problem. But if you're happy, then that's perfect as well. So chocolatey silver bells. Let me measure them for you. So pearl number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. Pearl number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He's a 7. Pearl number 3 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He's a 7. And pearl number 4 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He's a 7 as well. You're happy with all of them. Perfect. I'm glad you're happy there. So if I bring you back up and pop these all in here for you. Okay, and that's on there. So let's do your naughty or nice card. You have this one here. So you have a nice card. You have a £1 off code for the website. So if you would like to order in the future, you'll have a £1 off code. That will be emailed across for you tomorrow. You'll be able to use it straight away, or you can hold on to it because it doesn't have an expiry date. You get your free gift as well. And you have the blue sparkle paper. So Katia, my lovely, I hope you have a lovely Christmas. And I thank you for the donations of your shells. And I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives as well. Sorry, I'm just looking for my... there it is. Oh, I had a really bad itch. Right on my cheek. Oh, I had a hair. I can see a hair. Oh, that was what... See? It's a good little tool, that one is. Okay, perfect. No, you're very, very welcome. Okay, rabbits get everywhere. Was that meant to be posted in here, Sophie? I'm very confused. Nikki, bless you. Thank you ever so much for the stars there. I hope you have a very Merry Christmas. Up next is Vicky Dunn. Vicky, are you here? Sadie, hello, welcome. I'm afraid that they're called the Sparkle Spiky bags. They are currently sold out. These last two have been purchased. Oh, because I said it was a hare. Rabbits get everywhere. Oh, sorry, the itchy nose now. I see. I'm sorry, I wasn't with that so far. I have asked Aaron for another tea. However, I'm just going to... tea, please. Ask him again. Vicky, hello, hello, hello. You have a sparkle spiky bag. You have a blue bag, so that's this one here. So let's go down to get him open. Good luck, Vicky, my lovely. Okay, so in here you have our larger of the two sizes crystal spike. Okay, so this is, it's called the Luminous Green. Now, it's not all luminous green, as you can see. It's this beautiful darker but lighter green. Does that make sense? Almost like an olive green. Then as the light catches it, you've got these flashes of that bright green. Now, the bail on this one is the diamond bail at the top there. And then as you can see, if I move this round, you can see those flashes coming through. Vicky, I hope you're happy with this one. So there's with an oyster opening with this one. What I'll do then, if it's, because I'll leave this one on the board, and that way if you wanted to see your pearl up against the pendants, we can do. Okay, so Vicky, if I bring you back up here, you've got a oyster opening with your one. So what type of oyster would you like, and would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? Can you have mystery and donate the shells? Of course you can. So your mystery oyster, yes, it was one. Let's get him open. Is there a certain colour that you're hoping for, Vicky? Okay, so let's go down. And in here you have a lighter pop there. We have there's your mother of pearl. You can see there's no pearls on that side. And in here I can, oh, a darker pearl at the top there. Let's have a squidge, and then let's have a squidge here as well, see if there's any more. Okay, so there's no more in that one. You have, let me just confirm the colour actually. He looks like he may have some purple in him. However, with the darker ones, they can be, oh no, he's a beautiful darker purple. Now with this one, if you're not happy with the pearl, we can swap him for you. And you can have the pearl on or off of the jewellery. So it's completely up to you, my lovely. Pearl on or off, and you can swap or keep. What do you think? Let me run him through the board for you. Purple number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He's a 7. Can you swap for a sea green? Of course you can. And I'm guessing you'd like the sea green on the jewellery, but just confirm that for me if that's okay. So here is the green. Yes, and on. Perfect. Let me bring you back up here. Okay. Oh wait, did you want to see? Let me hold him up against the pendant just so you can see. Just confirming. Oh, let me get this focused, and then there's that green. So it does suit it beautifully. Just confirm for me though, Vicky, if you are happy with that one. You guys get to keep the bags as well, which is why I put the bags in a bag. Very happy, Vicky. Perfect. Let me just make a note that you would like the green on the jewellery. Perfect. And then your naughty or nice card. And in here, you have a nice card. So you have a £1 off code for the website. So again, if you would like to order in the future, you'll have a £1 off code to use. That will get sent across tomorrow for you to the email address that's on the order form. And then you have a free gift, and you have the Christmas tree paper. Let me pop your name on there. Okay, Vicky, then I hope you're happy with everything there. And again, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives as well. You have a second order? Oh, you do indeed. It's literally the next person. Sorry, Vicky. So we've already done the naughty or nice card and the gift. So that's all on that order there. But they will be sent together. That's not a problem. So your second section, shall we say, is the stuffed stocking. Sorry, Vicky. Like I said, it was up next anyway. I just didn't staple them together. So this is the stuffed stocking screen. Kathy, I did email you back, my lovely. Hopefully you've got that, but I definitely did email you back. Vicky, stuffed stocking screen. You can see hopefully the numbers that are available here. Again, I apologise for the glitch on this camera. So you have number 1, number 3, number 4, number 6, number 7, number 10 and number 11. Which number stocking would you like? And would you like to keep, or would you like to donate your shells? Can you get number 7? Of course you can. That's this one here. If I bring you back across. And would you like to keep, or would you like to donate your shells? Let's go down. Okay, so in here you have 1, 2 or 3 or 3. No, you do have 3. Thank you for the tea, Bab. 3 oysters there. And you have a Christmas pendant. There's no more in that one. So you have a Christmas pendant. They've all been Christmassy themed today. Now with our stuffed stockings, they all do get made and wrapped up, and then they sort of, they don't get shuffled necessarily, but I don't know what's where. So it just happens that the Christmassy ones, or you guys are picking the Christmassy ones, who knows. Anyway, this is one of our snowflake pendants. So you can see that this is 925 silver, but it does have that golden coloured overlay to him. Now in the, oh, I've forgotten what the edges of the snowflakes are called. You've got zircon crystals there, and then your pearl is going to be set right in the centre. So I will need to know which colour you'd like in the centre there. So I hope you're happy with that one, Vicky. And then 3 oysters to go alongside him. So let me get these open for you. Dendrites, thank you, Sue. My memory is terrible. I might have to write that down actually. Dendrites, dendrites, dendrites. How can I remember it? Snowflake. Drites, dendrites. No, I can't make a link. Snowflake. Dendrite. No, I can't. Let me write it down. I was trying to think like word association, but no. Dendrites. Okay, I'll try to get something to make me remember that. Right, Vicky, your first oyster from your stuffed stocking. There's one side and the other side. So in here, ooh, we have a silver pearl there, and there's no more in that one. So let me dry him up for you. You have a silver pearl. It is indeed, Sophie. Moving on to your oyster number 2. There's one side and the other side. And in here, you have a hot pink pearl there. Quite a nice larger sized hot pink as well. And there's no more in that one, Vicky. Oh, thank you, Carissa. Snowflakes, white, dendrites. White, dendrites. I'll try to remember. So here is your hot pink. Like I say, quite a nice larger sized pearl there. And then moving on to your last oyster from your stuffed stockings. There's one side and the other side. And in here you are, oh, quadding. One just ran away, it fell out here. So let me just squidge these out for you. And there's no more in that one. Okay, so let me dry these up for you. So you've got a lovely selection. You've got 6 different coloured pearls here to choose from, to which one you'd like on that pendant. So I hope there's one here that you're going to be happy with, Vicky. So if I hold this up so you can have a closer look, your quadding oyster has given you a candy pink, a coral, an icy blue and a lemon yellow. So all together from the top you've got silver bells and bright hot pink, candy pink, coral, icy blue and a yellow. What do you think to these, and which one would you like on that pendant? So your chocolate is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. The hot pink is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. Candy pink is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. Coral is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He's a 7. Icy blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. And the yellow is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. What do you think, Vicky? Which one would you like on the jewellery? Let me just line these back up again. Silver on the pendant. Of course you can. Let me bring you back up here. Okay, so Vicky, we've done the naughty or nice and the free gift as well. I've got down silver on the pendant here. So thank you ever so much for the donations of your shells, my lovely. And I do hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives there. And that's safe up there for you. There we go, that's up there as well. Too busy watching Michael Bublé. Oh, did he do a Christmas thing? I haven't watched any Christmas sort of TV or anything yet. Snowflake spikes dendrites. I'm going to try to remember. I've got it written down, but I will try. Merry Christmas to you as well, Vicky. So up next today is Kerry O'Connor. Kerry, are you here? Lovely, I can't speak. Love a little bit of bubble. There were some good things on TV today. Was there? I might have to go through and see if I can record some bits for when, because tomorrow, like I say, tomorrow is the business's busy day. Boom. And then after tomorrow, we're still working, but it won't be as, it can be just normal. So I can just chill a little bit and enjoy Christmas with the kids and Aaron. Kerry, hello. So you do have a stuff stocking. Let's just take you across quickly. You would like number 10 and donate your shells. Thank you ever so much. So stocking number 10, let me bring you back across here and let's get him open. Okay, and let's go down. ITV Player, ITV Hub. Thank you, Sophie. I'll definitely have a look. Okay, so. Oh, you also have a ring, Kerry, with 1, 2 and 3 oysters. Now, this is the same ring we saw earlier. Like I said, once I wrap all the stuff stockings up, if there are some doubles, I don't know where they are, so I don't know if they've gone in the same day or not. But this is a single banded adjustable ring to one side from the back of the ring, and it's that beautiful snowflake ring that we saw earlier. So you can see with the dendrites here that some are silver and some have the zircon crystals in. So I can't do this because the people who weren't on the live earlier, I'm going to say dendrites, and they're going to go, what is that? Like, I don't think anyone but the weatherman knows what they are. I mean, I'm ever so sorry if you guys do know what they are. So I don't think I'm going to have to say the snowflake spiky bits. But we all learned something today. Kerry, your pearl is going to be set right in the centre of this ring there. So I hope you're happy with that one. So 3 oysters here. Let me get these open. Would there be a certain colour that you're hoping for? So 1, 2 and 3. Okay, so oyster number 1. There's one side. I saw the advert for Click and Collect. I could possibly watch that. I have Netflix, so that's a possibility. Thank you. And the other side, Kerry. Oh, and you've got 3 and 4. You are quadding. 1, 2, 3 and 4. And there's no more in that one. So you are quadding, my lovely. Let me dry these up for you. Hoping for any shade of pink. Okay, so let me show you here. You do have a pink. You've got a lilac purple, a candy floss pink, a sea green, and a 2-tonal darker chocolatey mottled pearl. So lilac purple, candy pink, sea green and 2-tonal chocolate mottled pearl. Moving on to oyster number 2. So there's one side and the other side. And in here you have another chocolatey pearl. And there's no more in that one. So here is your chocolate. Oh, there we go. And then moving on to your last oyster. There's one side and the other side, and in here you have a rose gold. Okay, Kerry, there's no more in that one. So let me just dry this up for you and you can have a look at all of these. Now, like I say, I'm going to need to know which one colour you'd like in the ring. All of the other pearls are yours though. So lilac purple, blush pink, sea green, 2-tonal mottled chocolate, chocolatey purple, then you've got that chocolate and a rose gold. So what do you think? What would you like to do? If I run them through the board for you, the lilac purple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. The blush pink is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. Sea green is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. And the mottled pearl is not a 5, not, oh, sorry, he's run away, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. The rose gold is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. And your chocolate is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5 as well. Kerry, what do you think and which one would you like on that ring, my lovely? Has to be the lilac purple. Perfect. Let me bring you back up here. If I pop these in here for you. Let me write that down, Kerry. Oh, going to run out of staples, I believe. So we're going to have the lilac purple on there. Perfect. I hope you're happy with that. So your naughty or nice card. And in here, you have a nice card. You have a £2 off code for the website. So again, if you would like to order in the future, you'll have that £2 off code that you can use. And then your free gift from us, and you'll have the Father Chris, no, the I've gone through all of them. It's not Snowflake, it's not Father Christmas. Christmas tree and reindeer. Free gift there. Oh dearie me, Kerry. I know you're ever so welcome. I'm glad you're happy. And I hope you have a very Merry Christmas. Thank you for the donations of the shells there as well. That's safe over there for you. Are there certain sizes of pearls that fit rings best? So there's always going to be, with our jewellery, there's not always going to be. With some items of jewellery, there may be certain sizes of pearls which may visually look best. However, all of our sizes of pearls will fit the jewellery. Basically the jewellery we get is like, it's going to be for this range of sized pearls, in short. So no, there can be visually better sizes for certain types, Amy. Yes, definitely. And if that's something that you'd like to know about, you can possibly, if you wanted to know for certain items, you could ask me and I can say if it would suit a smaller or larger size pearl, but it would fit all the sizes that we have available. And obviously if we ever go past a 9, I'd have to double check. But at the moment we haven't gone past a 9, so I can certainly say it does. If we go past a 9, I'd have to, like I said, I'd have to double check, because I couldn't be able to definitely say that without checking. Okay, up next today is Bronnie Van Leer. Bronnie, are you here? I love my stripy. Basically, I've got black and white stripy trousers on today, and they're 3/4 lengths, but because I haven't left the house today, it didn't matter about being cold, so I wore my 3/4 lengths, and I like my chill round the house trousers, but they don't go with this top. So each time you guys get like a little flash, I'm like, ooh, because it just doesn't go. Oh. Oh, bless you, Kathy. Bronnie, hello. Okay, so Bronnie, you have a pearly dip, my lovely. I can look actually with the pearly dips. Now let me grab a few for you. Okay, so you can see we've got some gold, some silver envelopes. Now we're just gonna, straight down to the, okay, so you have a silver envelope there. Is there anything in particular that you're hoping for? So definitely for the lives, Beverly, definitely. Because, I mean, I'd never wear pajamas or anything like that. But yeah, just because we're sitting, it's only just coming up to 3 hours on this live, but it can be quite a while. So I couldn't sit here in jeans because I'd need to keep moving. Yeah, definitely being comfy is what you need to be. Happy with anything, Bronnie? Okay, so let's get this open. So with the gold and the silver envelopes, they don't mean anything with the colour, it's just what envelope we had when I wrapped them up. So good luck then, my lovely. You have a ring, Bronnie. It's a ring night tonight. I love it. Okay, so this is a single band at the back. It's an adjustable ring from the back of the ring. Now it does on each side sort of split into this double band here and here. So about 3/4 of the way up, you don't go through. If I put my glove in, you can sort of see it goes into that V double band there. Now, if I pop this in here, it's almost like a wreath ring. Now it's got a beautiful bright autumn peach pearl. And then you've got this zircon crystal as a wreath going around the pearl there. Or it can be like a wreath of leaves almost. It has that sort of leaf shape to each section. Now the Autumn Peachy does have a few darker spots on him, if you can see that there. It's your first ring. Oh, I love that. Well, I hope you're happy with it, Bronnie. Okay. So let me bring you back up again. Love it in memory of your late hubby. Oh, bless you. Well, I do hope you're happy with it, my lovely. Let me pop him on here for you. Oh, I knew I was out of staples, didn't I? Okay, so that's safe on there. Let me do your naughty or nice card. I do close my eyes for this one just so you guys can see that I can't see. So your naughty or nice card, and you have a nice card. You have a £3 off code for the website. So if you would like to order in the future, you'll have that £3 off code that you can use, and that will be emailed across for you tomorrow. Oh, that one fell out. And then you have a free gift from us. Bronnie, you're ever so welcome. You have the green paper with the snowflakes on him as well. So I do hope that you'll be happy with everything there, my lovely, once it arrives, and that's safe up there for you. Okay. Up next then today is, no, Bronnie, you're ever so welcome. Up next today is Janet Perling. Janet, are you here? I need to remember to drink more hot drinks throughout the day. It doesn't necessarily have to be a tea. It'll more likely to be a tea. But yeah, I love a hot drink. I think because the kids are home now as well, school holidays. Well, actually, no, I tell a lie. My kids have been off school. I had my son's appointment. He had a hospital appointment on Wednesday. He's fine. It's just he's got a visual impairment, so it was just the appointment for that. But yeah, but the school, our school actually then said, look, if you want to, we've given you permission, not just me, the whole school, given them permission to keep the kids off from Thursday onwards and start their holidays early, basically because of the current situation. So I gave the option to my children, just sort of said, what would you prefer to do? And they both was like, school holidays now. So my kids have been off since Thursday, but officially it starts tomorrow. So yeah, they're so excited, bless them. Suzanne, Jan, hello. Jan Suzanne is Janet Perling. Yes, that's perfect. Hello, Jan, my lovely. Sorry, I just went off on a little tail there. So you have our last sparkle spiky bag. So let's get this open for you. So you have chosen a red one. This is the red one that is left. So let's go down. Okay, so Jan, in here we are ending with the smaller of the two sizes that we do. It has the rectangle modern veil on him. And we've seen this colour today already. I think we've seen it in the larger spike though. This is the luminous green one, Jan. I hope you're happy with him. So again, it's that beautiful lighter but slightly darker toned green crystal. And then you've got that luminous green flashes as the light catches it. Oh, really, Pat? I didn't know that. Janet, I hope you're happy with that one, my lovely. And let me bring you back up here. No, you're very, very welcome. Let me just wrap up your bag as well. Which means this line can come down now. It's like I walk around the office and I'll sort of do a duck and dive. So it does mean that this line can now come down. Okay, so let me pop this on here for you. Okay, so you get a naughty or nice card. And in here, your naughty or nice card, you have a nice card. You have a £3 off code for the websites. That's going to be emailed tomorrow for you to the email address that's on the order form. And then you have the red stripy bag as your free gift. Red stripy colour paper. Okay, so that's safe on there for you as well. And that's up there. I hope you're happy with that, Jan. No, you're ever so welcome, my lovely. Okay, up next then is Emma Chalet. Emma, are you here? Now after Emma, we'll be doing the updated order list. So let me just have a little look here. Okay, so there's 2 people to add on after Emma. So I'll do a verbal order list in a moment. If you would like to order, there is still space available. Let me just pop this in here. So I'm just printing that off. So Emma, if you're here, just give me a second, my lovely. Okay, there we go. Happy Christmas to you, Jan, as well. Emma, hello. The codes, Donna, I can email tomorrow, but it's the invoices I'm going to email tonight. But yeah, the codes, I'll email those in the morning because that's fine. Because I'll have Kia here then, so she'll probably email the codes across. Right, so Emma, my lovely, we'll start with your stuffed stockings, if that's okay. So let's take you to the stuffed stockings screen. So which number would you like, and would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? Oh no, Leona. Well, if you've emailed, we'll get back to you, my lovely. Okay, we'll sort it. Not a problem. I'm sorry it didn't work though. Sometimes it can be as simple as there's a space in there by accident. But yeah, if you've emailed, we'll definitely get back to you. Emma, number 3 and donate. Of course you can. So Mr. Santa is number 3. If I bring you back across over here. and number 3. So let's go down. Okay. Oh wow, love it. Okay, so Emma, you have a Christmas cage pendant with 1, 2 and 3 oysters there. So your Christmas cage pendant is actually the candy cane cage pendant. So let me pop this on here for you. Now this one can hold multiple pearls. As you can see here. Now this candy cane, in each candy cane section, there are love hearts and stars cut out. So I'm just going to get this to focus. There's a lot going on, so just give it a second. There we go. So in the stripes that go around, there's snowflakes, stars and love hearts all cut out. Now you can see with the spaces here, that's going to show all the colours of the pearls coming through. And it can hold lots of pearls. They sort of, if I show you here, Emma, so the top of this candy cane pendant opens up there, and then you pop the pearls inside. Do I have any pearls? So for example, you just pop that pearl in, and then straight away it's gone round to this side, or you just wiggle it round and it will go down into the end, and then obviously you can stack them up if you wanted to. So you've got 3 oysters here, so you're definitely going to make a start on topping up this cage pendant, and then you can then swap and change the pearls around at home if you wanted to as well. So we're donating the shells. Is there certain colours you're hoping for? Far? For? I don't know where far came from. Okay, so oyster number 1. Okay, so in here, there's one side and the other side. Now with that cage pendant, some people have actually tied ribbon onto the top of it and used it as a tree decoration, because it is obviously perfect size for a tree decoration as well, because it's quite a nice larger cage pendant. So there's multiple ways you can wear that one. Now you are quadding. I was just talking through the quadding then. I didn't. I'm so sorry. I've gone really into a chatty mood. Sorry, Emma. Right, let me dry this off. So you've got 4 pearls in the 1 oyster there. And you have a apple green, a gold, a icy blue and a Pepsi blue. Beautiful quadding colours there. Apple green, gold, icy blue and Pepsi blue. Moving on to oyster number 2. There's one side and the other side. And in here you have a black cherry. And there's no more in that one. So here is your black cherry. And then moving on to your last oyster. There's one side and the other side. And in here We have a rose gold there, and there's no more in that one. Okay, so let me dry him up for you so you can have a closer look. What do you think to all of these, Emma? I hope you're happy with them. So you have an apple green, a gold, an icy blue and a Pepsi blue, and then you've got a rose gold and a black cherry. So if I run them through the board for you, apple green is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. The gold is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. Icy blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. And the Pepsi blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. Your rose gold's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. And your black cherry is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. Emma, I hope you're happy with those. Donated shells, here is an example. So they get donated to a nursery, or my mum's nursery, and they get cleaned up, they get sanitized, and then the children use them in lots of different activities. So here are just 2 different activities that they get used for. Used for. Emma, I hope you're happy with all of those colours there, my lovely. No, Emma, you're ever so welcome. So let me mix these. So I'm just gathering them all. I'm going to top up some more actually in here. If I mix these up for you. Okay, so we've gone for this one here. So your naughty or nice card, and you have a nice card. So you have a £3 off code for the website. So again, if you would like to order in the future, you'll have that £3 off code to use, and that will get sent across an email tomorrow for you. And then you have the ball paper. So I hope you're happy with that as well, Emma. That's safe on there, and I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And that's up there for you. Oh, Joe, bless you. I think that was, yeah, I was going to say, Sue, I think that was Bronnie who swapped with you, but I'm glad you're happy. Subtitles, if you don't want to see the subtitles, if you click the 3 little dots in the top corner, you'll be able to stop them. Up next then is Nicola Cuttle. Nicola, are you here? Nikki, hello my lovely. Have you added the information on? Let me just have a little look. If not, I will just need you to confirm the email, the second part of the email address, just because it's a different name. Oh no, you've already confirmed to me. Perfect. Okay, so Nikki Eastwood then, are you there? Okay, Nikki, you have a stuffed stocking. Let's go across to the screen for you. Which number stocking would you like, and would you like to keep, or would you like to donate your shells? Getting a look from the husband. Oh gosh. Hello, husband. Ooh. Okay, so Nikki, number 1 is this one here. So you've got the snowman here. So let's bring you back across here, donating the shells. Thank you ever so much. Okay, so let's go down, get him open. He said hello. Hello. Okay, so Nikki. Oh, you have a pair of earrings here, and you have 1, 2, and 3 oysters. Now, your pair of earrings, you can either choose to have pearls on or off of these. So it's going to be up to you. You don't have to have the pearls on here if you don't want to, but of course the option is there. Now, these are 925, they're hook back earrings, and they have got some moonstone on them. So if we show you these here, let me get them focused. Now it almost has this, I'm just going to focus on one for a second and then I'll show you both. I'll try to focus on one. Why won't they focus? Hang on. There we go. Okay, so it's got this Celtic design, if you like, right in the centre here, and then hanging down from the bottom is a moonstone droplet. Now, if you wanted pearls on here, the pearl would get set right at the top and will be able to move around. If you don't want pearls on here, obviously they'll be as you see them here. So that's completely up to you. Now you do get to swap one pearl to match another if you wanted to have matching pearls, and then so we'll open them up and then we'll go from there, but you can decide, like I say, if you'd like the pearls on or off of these earrings. So I hope you're happy with those, my lovely. There's 1, 2, and 3 oysters. Okay, so oyster number 1. There's one side and the other side. And in here, straight away rolled out the back there, you have a snow white pearl, and there's no more in that one. So if I pop this in here for you, you have a snow white pearl there. Then moving on to oyster number 2. There's one side and the other side. And in here you are quadding with your second oyster there. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Beautiful brighter colour pearls here. So let me pop this over here and let me dry these up for you. So you have a lemon yellow, a pastel apple green, a coral, and a watermelon. So lemon yellow, apple green, coral, and a watermelon. And then moving on to your last oyster from your stuffed stockings. There's one side. And the other side. And in here, you have a darker pearl, and there's no more in that one. Okay, so what do you think to these, Nikki? Like I said, you can have pearls on or off of the jewellery, and if you would like to have them on the jewellery, you can swap one pearl to match another to have even colours. Or if you're happy to have odds and would like them on the jewellery, that's perfect as well. So snow white at the top, lemon yellow, apple green, coral and watermelon, and then that nice deep darker chocolate pearl at the bottom there. Now, if I pop them on the board for you, your Snow White is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Lemon Yellow is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. Apple Green is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. And the Coral is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Your Watermelon is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. And your Chocolate is a Runaway, and he's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he is a 7. Of course you can. So swap the Coral for a matching Snow White. Let me just have a look for you. Where is the Snow White pot? Oh, right here. It may be I might have to match this one off of the... Would you be okay if I match this one off of the live? It's just with the whites. As you guys know, or you may know I should say, we've got the bridal whites and the snow whites, which are just two slightly different shades. And your one here, I'm going to say, is more of a snow white, but it's in between the two, but it's got more Snow White to him. So I'm going to have to swap it off of the live if that's okay, just because then I can take my time and go through. But let me bring you back up. I'll pop the Coral in with the white, and then I'll write down that we're going to swap the Coral to match the white. So it's definitely going to be swapped. There's definitely not going to be a weight on it at all. It's just so I can take my time to get the correct shade. I know it sounds different having the different shades of white, but it is. It's just, it's just what happens. That's fine. Bless you. Thank you, Nikki. So we're going to have the whites on there, but we're going to swap the Coral to match the whites. Perfect. Nikki, I hope you're happy with that then. If we do, I'm going to do this one because we've got 3 cards in here. Then I'm going to top this back up. So these 3 cards. Okay, so your naughty or nice card, and you have a nice card. You have a £2 off code for the website, which is going to get sent across tomorrow for you to the email address that's on the order form. And then your free gift from us as well. You have the Santa paper. Okay, so Nikki, ever so sorry, my lovely. I hope you'll be happy with everything there once it arrives. That's safe up there for you as well. And thank you ever so much for the donations with your shells, my lovely. Oh, thank you, Sophie. It is. I do love my ceiling. A lot of hours went into making that. Nikki, no, you're ever so welcome. Right, up next today is Aria Dovey. Aria, are you here? Really, Kathy? Oh, I'm so jealous. I would love to have a white Christmas. Me and Aaron actually said earlier that we wouldn't be against having Christmas out of the country. Obviously not this year. But we wouldn't be against having Christmas out of the country and going having Christmas somewhere snowy and just, yeah. So yeah, that's something that we could possibly look into for the future. The distant future. We'll wait until everything calms down. Aria, hello, 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 hello. So Aria, you have one opening altogether. What type of oyster would you like? And would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? I would love a snowy Christmas. I really would. And not just like still able to, for those of you who want to travel, but like, so it's snowed for a couple of days and the roads have all been cleared, but all the fields and the paths and everything have got like good snow. That's what I'd like. So everyone can still travel safely, but we can all still play in the snow. For a pink, definitely Expand the Rainbow or Mystery, my lovely. Donate the shells, thank you so much. But yeah, Expand the Rainbow or Mystery, which one would you like? We had some fog actually on Friday. It got quite foggy here. Really, Bethany? No. I really hope it would snow. Expand the Rainbow, perfect. So hoping for a pink, Aria, and donating your shells. This bag got topped up at the start of the live. Aaron, bless him, popped more in here for me. So your Expand the Rainbow oyster, let's go down. So in here, there's one side. Oh, and the other side. Oh, and you are twinning. Twinning with beautiful, brighter autumn peach pearls there. There's no more in that one. So if I dry these up for you. Now, if you're happy with these, that's perfect. You can, if you're happy, then that's perfect. If you're not happy, as you know, my lovely, we can swap them for you. So bright autumn peach pearls, what do you think to these? Let me run them through the board for you as well. So your autumn peach number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Autumn peach number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he is a 7. Lighter pink and purple, of course you can. Do do do. Ba-dum bum 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 ba do do do. Oh no, that one's too tonal. Okay, so let me hold these ones up for you, Aria, and then you can let me know if you're happy with these. So pink and purple, are they the correct shades for you? Let me just bring you back up here. Are you happy with those ones? Brighter purple. Let me have a little look. How about this one here? No, of course, Aria, that's not a problem. That's what the swaps are there for. You don't have to justify it if you like. The swaps are there so you guys can get the colours that you're hoping for. So it's not a problem to swap them at all. But you're happy with that one, which is perfect. Aria, let me pop him safe on here for you. And thank you ever so much for the donations with your shells there. So we don't have the gifts and bits with this one because that is only with the items of jewellery with the orders. However, Aria, I do hope you have a very Merry Christmas, and that's safe up there for you. Pink on a hoop fitting. Of course you can, that's not a problem. That invoice will get sent through later on tonight, okay? To the email address that's on the order form. And that's safe up there for you. Ceiling envy. They do hang down. Obviously, they'd only hang down as much as you would let them hang down. Mine hang down about this far from the ceiling. So you think about it, I've got the ball line and then the ball as well. No, you're very, very welcome, Aria, my lovely. Up next today is Sophie North. Sophie, are you here? And you too as well, Terry. I'm looking for Sophie North. Sophie, hello. So you have a pearly dip, my lovely. So let me just gather what we have available in here. So let me, oh, why did I drop them all? Okay, so Sophie, with your pearly dip, you have this gold envelope. Is there anything in particular that you're hoping for? Let's go down. Okay, so in here. So you have a key ring. So let me show you this key ring. So the key ring is actually on a latch hook design. Let me see if I can lift up this to show you. Okay, so latch hook design here. So this, is it going to focus? This latch hook, obviously you can hook it onto anything, and then it's got a swivel top as well. So it actually turns all the way around. And again, all these fittings are 925 silver. And then you have the pink sunspot keyring with a beautiful pink candy floss pearl as well. So a sunspot crystal with a candy floss pink pearl. I hope you're happy with that one, Sophie. Let me pop him back in here and up for you. No, Sophie, you're ever so welcome. I'm glad you're happy with him. You also, with that one, get the Naughty or Nice cards. So I'm just going to give these a little mix. And then in here you have this one here. So with your Naughty or Nice card, and you have a naughty card there, so there is nothing on the back of that one. But you do get your free gift from us as well. Oh, you've got the dark green paper with the snowflake design on there. So if I pop your name on here. Perfect. Sophie, my lovely, I hope you're happy with everything once it arrives, and that's safe up there for you. Okay, and up next then is Amy Mizell. Amy, are you here? Amy, hello. Oh no, Sophie. Amy, my lovely, you have a stuffed stocking. So let's go across to the stuffed stocking screen. You've got 3 stockings to pick from, number 4, number 6 and number 11. Which number would you like? And would you like to keep, or would you like to donate your shells? Merry Christmas to you as well, Sophie. Again, I apologise for the glitch with the camera today. Number 6 and donate the shells, Amy. Oh, nearly couldn't reach that one then. Okay, so if we bring you back across and inside number 6, let's go down. Okay, so in here you have a Christmas cage pendant, and you have 1, 2 and 3 oysters in there. So with your Christmas cage pendant, now let me pop him on here so you can have a closer look, Amy, as well. Now this is the stocking cage pendant, so I don't know if you've seen it on the website or not. It's quite hard to show on the live. I've shown it on the live in the past. It's quite hard to see just because obviously it's so detailed, and the camera doesn't always pick it up. Now this is backwards for you, but it would be the correct way around if you read it at home. Now this is a stocking. Around the top of the stocking you've got the encrusted zircon crystals, and it actually has inscripted on there. It says Merry Christmas. Now like I said, it is backwards for you. If I turn it around, oh no, it is the correct way if I turn it around. Let me just spin it around here. So it does say Merry Christmas. Now you can actually fit 1 pearl in the toes and 1 pearl in the heel of the stocking there. Oh no, it's still backwards. Oh, well, it is the correct way around when you're going to have it in front of you. So I hope you're happy with that one, Amy. And like I say, 3 oysters with him. So, and of course with a cage pendant you'll be able to swap and change the pearls around inside. Now, is there certain colours that you're hoping for here? Now you've seen what item it is. So, oyster number 1. There's one side and the other side. And in here you have a chocolate pearl, and there's no more in that one. So here is your nice deeper, quite a nice rich darker chocolate pearl there. Moving on to oyster number 2. There's one side and the other side. Oh, and in here you've got a beautiful, brighter snow white pearl there. And there's no more in this one. So again, let me dry him up for you. And here is your snow white. And then moving on to your last oyster, which again is from your stuffed stockings. So there's one side and the other side. And in here, Amy, you are quadding. 1, 2, 3 and 4 quadding, my lovely. So let me just dry these up and hold them up for you as well. Okay, so we have a icy blue, a sea green, a lilac purple and a dark chocolatey purple. So that's a 2-tonal chocolatey purple there. So altogether, chocolate and snow white at the top, then icy blue, sea green, lilac purple and a 2-tonal chocolatey purple. Amy, what do you think to these, my lovely? If I run them through the board, the chocolate is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. Snow white is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. Not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. The icy blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he is a 7.5. Sea green's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. The lilac purple's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. And the 2-tonal chocolate purple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he is an 8. You're happy with those colours? Perfect, Amy. Let me pop these in here for you. So I'm glad you're happy with those, and if I pop them on here as well. Okay, perfect. So you get your naughty or nice card, my lovely. So if I dive in here. Okay, so you have your Naughty or Nice card. You have a £3 off code. You have a nice card there, my lovely. So your £3 off code will get sent across tomorrow for you to the email address that's on the order form. And then you have your free gift as well. So in here, you have the stripy paper. So if I popped your name on there as well, Amy. Okay, so that's all safe up there for you. I hope you're happy with everything there, Amy, once it arrives. And thank you ever so much for the donations with your shells as well. No, Amy, you're ever so welcome. Right, I just refreshed the website and that is the end of our order list for today. So thank you everybody for watching and for joining us today. We really do appreciate it. Now we're going to be live again on Tuesday evening, starting live around 8 p.m. Yeah, around 8 p.m. on Tuesday. And Tuesday will be the last chance for the stuffed stockings as well, because they will not be there on the Fridays live. So I hope you'll have a brilliant week and a brilliant start to your Mondays. And take care, guys. See you soon. Bye.